And Silver's so good at holding it down in the back corner, being slippery, tanking stocks. And Tommy's also quite a threat with the Sheik. So this comes down to really, does Dusk get KO'd early as the Falco, and does Silver live a long-ass time? And they're starting FD. And this is a best of 5. So you should keep an eye on Silver. He's going to set up a nice little fortress in the back corner, usually on the right side for some reason, but that's kind of his safe zone. And then Tommy kind of extends forward, doing lots of safe, chic things. And he's just like that. Silver's going to extend with missiles and charge shots and kind of provide some support that way. And that F-Smash is not going to kill, which is great for Silver. That is going to hurt. He used the grapple in the previous interaction. So super strong for Red Team here. Like I said, if they can find these kills on Silver and on Tommy, it's going to be super doable for them. And Falcon is so good at finding kills on Samus. And again, I want to point out the excellent space control from Silver here. When he has a space to advance forward, he does. And he has a good sense of when Samus has an advantage and when Samus needs to retreat. And again, so slippery when someone does try to attack him. But right now, Tommy's got a need, and that's Silver will need to do something about that if Tommy keeps getting comboed like that. Because that is the negative of kind of holding down space for your team, is if your teammate's getting comboed and you're in the corner, you're not being very useful. Goes to the Falcon Punch, pretty standard attack there, misses. And again, a strength of Samus and teams, you know. Samus can kill time out there. Samus can return to stage. I do think that Samus is a buffed character in teams for sure. That's a great recovery from Tommy. Makes it back on the 2-on-1. And TM12, like, really solid offense right now. And Dusk supporting quite well. It's nice OMS attack from Dusk. Or roll, rather. Red Team with a slight lead here. You know, Samus nowhere near kill percent, and the Red Team percent slowly rising, so it's really, again, it's all about finding these kills. Alright, nice edge grab from Silver. And there we go, another crucial knee, and that is going to create a 2-on-1 situation here. So all those strengths I talked about with Samus in a team situation kind of evaporate when Samus is by himself. You know, you can control all the space in the world, but without a teammate, you just have no offensive firepower in this kind of scenario. And Samus just needs to cheese the absolute hell out of both characters to have any shot. Okay. Of course, as I say that, Silver's doing a nice job. They're very scared. Yeah, Roshi, sure thing. So this is best of 5. Green Team has to figure out now if they want to pull the trigger on Dreamland or save it for later. Nice. Game 1 for Dusk and TM12. So, interesting. Does look like they're leaning towards FD. We'll see. So, I think last game, Green Team, Sheik and Samus both died around 100 most of the time to either a knee or a nice edge guard from Falco. So their win condition is definitely stocks like that, where Dusk goes down sub 100, and they conversely survive because Sheik Samus is not going to outgun Falcon and Falco. That's nice. That should be a stock here for Green Team. That's a hilarious missile combo. Oh man, okay, Silver gets another one on Dusk. That's pretty big. The Falcon's still holding on, but again, this is looking like a game where Silver doesn't die. And that's going to be really tough for Red Team to overcome. It was almost a cheeky reflection. Alright, tricky upward angle there from Dusk to avoid the Samus Nair. But, you know, Samus is okay not killing you as long as Samus doesn't die. That back row will do it. Silver walks across the stage slowly and jabs Dusk twice in the face. And gets the ledge hog. So the strategy clearly is right now is kill the Falco for Green Team, and it's working. They're going to set up a scenario where Dusk ends up taking at least one, if not two. Oh, that's a nice there on the Samus. And TM12 coming up big there. Kind of an awkward knee on his teammate, but that's all right. Again, you know, Samus can control a lot of territory over there in the corner, but when it comes to actually finishing off those stocks, even with like a good read, it's hard to get an early kill, even in teams. Maybe especially in teams. And as this goes on, you know, the longer TM12 stays alive, the worse and worse this looks for Green Team. It's looking like the Falcon will go down. And this is slight edge for the Sheik Samus. You know, some really nice ledge play from Silver, but he does throw it. And that probably was the game. If Matt held that stock, I think they probably won this. But as it stands, TM12 has shown that they can do some damage, but that should do it. All right, that is 1-1. So that seemed like a confident FD pick for the Samus Sheik team. I'm curious to see where they'll go if they lose another game. But I'd say Falcon Falco is pretty much happy anywhere. Stadium's the logical choice. Did not start as Sheik. Hate to see it. All right, this goes for triple Crummel on Falco underneath the platform, or on Falcon. TM12 does not like that. But a nice up air regrab. Green Team getting compressed, getting trash compacted right now, but they break out and get the nice finish on the Falcon stock. Oh, that's a funny situation, but the Falco up B saves both characters. Oh. Everyone's caught in the blender today. All right, so Tommy doing a really nice job right now. Kind of weaving in and out, being aggressive, using the platforms. Kind of providing some cool variation against the steady play of Silver. Some awesome shield work. You know, in teams, shield is very strong, grabbing is not as strong, so you see Tommy taking full advantage of that, shielding a lot of Falco and Falcon aerials back to back to back. And Sheik's light shield also perfect for the job. And yeah, Tommy started the show right now, holding the stock, done a lot of damage. We'll need to help out Silver, but Silver makes it back. Yeah, just so elusive, the Sheik. Nice stuff. The down tip will take it. But Silver just so hard to pin down, even in 2v1 scenario. It was a really nice job at staying alive and sending up advantage on the Falcon for that kill. Oh, ouch. Knees Samus right in the Achilles heel. Sorry. Oh, nice. Okay. You know, you don't see a lot of extended Falco combos in teams, but it's always nice when a few shine dares go off for your team. You know, they take up so much real estate on the screen that it's kind of hard to make sure the airspace is clear all the time. This is a very tight game. This is probably the biggest pivot point so far. I think whoever takes the lead out of this moment is going to feel pretty good about the game. Oh, that up B is not quite enough to get the Samus, but... Oh, that F smash will, though. All right, red team solidly establishing themselves here. If green team can clean up these two stocks with relative speed, they still got a shot. But that's not even enough to get the Falco. And, you know, you can definitely see the strengths and the weaknesses of the two teams kind of coming into play here. Really liking how the green team is controlling neutral and center stage, making the Falco and Falcon come to them on their terms, but being aggressive when called for. And the red team, conversely, is, you know, pushing back on that idea, insisting that they can still attack on their own terms while invading the green team space. And the Falco's excellent at that, of course. But coming down to the wire here. Very important to conserve those Samus and Falcon stocks at this point of the game. You know, Sheik has one more to... Oh, the double F smash from Dusk. Oh, that was devastating. And that'll almost certainly end the game here. Gonna grab the ledge. Even with a fresh Sheik stock, got to clean up both of these, and then one more to go. And, you know, huge weakness of Sheik in teams is Sheik's down throw is notoriously slow, which makes it really hard to follow up on, especially in a 2v1, because in the time you take to down throw someone, their teammate is almost assuredly about to wind up and smack you in the face. Alright, and they're just edging Tommy out here. The F smash whips, but it's probably not going to matter. Alright, Dusk opts for a slower, safer recovery, giving his teammate time to come, and they clean it up, no problem. And that puts the Dusk TM12 team on game point. Alright, considering their counter picks here. Sheik Samus, unlikely to go to Yoshi's. I've already won an FT. Battlefield is not an amazing Samus stage, but they just lost on Stadium, so... The question seems to be, do they go to Dreamland? Which is a small risk, I would say. I think all that space would certainly benefit the Falco Falcon, and they do go Yoshi's. That's a cool pick. So green team gambling that their excellent spatial control and awareness will be enough to stamp out the red offense before it gets too aggressive, too oppressive even. And it's paying off so far. Tommy with a nice setup on Dusk, and will clean up the edge guard. That's huge. This will definitely become a game of kill the Falco. And then the onus is kind of on the Falcon to protect the bird. Watch out for those scenarios where Sheik especially has these obvious, easy edge guards on Falco. Because unlike singles, you know, there's an opportunity to save your teammate, or save your Falco a lot more easily. Oh man, Dusk has been ripping these F smashes in the corner, and it's been catching both Silver and Tommy. Oh. But nice cleanup on Falcon. That is the reality of Yoshi's is sometimes you get hit by a move and you just die on Yoshi's. There's no chance to recover. And I think it's going to take a lot of confidence and poise from the Samus especially on this stage. You know, to still maintain that role of stock tank and kind of warden of the space. Oh wow, okay. It's a complicated edge guard situation, but no one falls victim. Samus does go down though, and red team does take a small lead. You know, kind of onus kind of on Tommy right now to not die. Kind of close this gap, because if Sheik loses the stock here, it's going to be really tricky comeback. Oh, that's a nice down smash catch on the Falcon, and an excellent cleanup. All right, keeps green team in this game. That was a huge play from Tommy there to keep their hopes alive. And Dusk trying to keep up the pressure in the corner. But I think Tommy and Matt are wise. They're getting out of there. Oh, jeez. A brutal knee. But Tommy gets the edge guard. TM12 is not able to get there in time to save Falco. And that could decide the fate of the game. Again, you know, Dusk lost at least 2 stocks, maybe below 60 or 70% this game, and it's certainly costing Red Team. You know, it's so important in teams. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, Green Team forces to Game 5. Where is Red Team gonna go? So the Yoshi's stage definitely working out. You know, Yoshi's to me always feels like the Cowboy Bebop stage, where the team that is more like water kind of wins the day, and turns the aggression and momentum against their own opponents. Just like Spike tells that one guy in that episode where the other guy dies. But Battlefield, more neutral. Red Team wants none of it. A small nerf to Samus recovery here, but just kind of forces Silver to sweet spot on the edge a little better and reduces some of the lower recovery angles. And you can really see Dusk has kind of transitioned to the role of aggressor here, more in the second half of the set. And it's looking really good at moments. We got some excellent F smash. You know, Dusk taking advantage of his combo game and his amazing approaching laser game as well. That's a cool little 1-2 from Red Team. And the pressure is on right now for Green Team. They're getting forced out in a big way right now. They're letting the Samus get back. Everyone knows that a recovering Samus is not to be trifled with most of the time, especially when an invincible Sheik comes breathing down your neck. So it's a good choice. But that said, Samus is not dead. Oh, the lights are off. It's gamer time. Okay, yeah, I mean, the win condition now is quickly becoming how many stocks can Silver take before he goes down. And I'm not sure that one's going to be enough. But still early. Tommy definitely needs to live this, and that is a nice grab there from Dusk. Tommy gambling that Dusk would get up for the back air, which is a reasonable assumption in teams. But Dusk had no reason to get up, no pressure coming in from Silver, and gets the stock. Excellent awareness from him. All right, Samus comes back with the returning fair, which is unpunishable. Oh. Oh my god. Falcon grabs the jab of Samus just barely. But Samus lives. But on the other side of the stage, Dusk is going to town on Tommy, and it is not all of a sudden Green Team looking really in trouble. Dusk has turned the tables on this narrative and survived without losing his stock until just now, and that's mighty impressive as the bird on the screen right now. But I think as the set has gone on, the story has certainly been Dusk is heating up, and the offense is getting better. And as the SDs have stopped, it has become very apparent that Green Team needed those free stocks. And it's a 6 stock to 2 scenario. It's not looking good for Tommy and Silver. It's very 2 scenarios where they win this. All right. Oh, they're both throwing themselves off stage trying to get the Falco. Oh, that's gonna do it. An unfortunate. The fade back red by TM12, and the double up from Falcon, I think will seal it out. Good set. Well played for sure. Green Team made a really good run for it.